2015 was once again another fantastic year of television. Last year, Hannibal's second season walked away as my best show of the year, and quite rightly so. It was truly magnificent. So now, with this calendar year having come to a close, which show will walk away with the crown this time around? Da Vinci's Demons had a fantastic final year. The second year of the 100 was very impressive as well, and I've still yet to get around to catching up with Person of Interest, Fargo and The Leftovers, so they are the reasons why those particular shows will not be appearing in my list. So let's get down to it. Here are my top 3 shows of 2015.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive. I am the Flash.
The Flash's first season was excellent, and it deserves a very special honourable mention. After debuting midway through Arrow's second season, Grant Gustin's Barry Allen took the reins and led the way to an extremely memorable debut year. Fantastic work all around by Barry, Joe, Caitlin, Cisco, and in particular Tom Cavanagh's Harrison Wells created a fantastic dynamic as a group, as the show opened up the DC universe to a whole new world of entirely new threats. With Barry not the only one affected by the explosion from the particle accelerator, him and his team had to work together, harnessing even the power of time travel to stop the world's metahuman threat from getting out of control. The Flash offers an extension to the world that Arrow had built, bringing with it a plethora of new guest stars, such as one of my personal favourites in Mark Hamill's Trickster. If you're already an Arrow fan, or even if you haven't watched it yet, The Flash offers another perspective into the ever-growing DC universe, and one that I'm sure is set to get bigger and bigger. Entering the list at number 3 is Game of Thrones. HBO's blockbuster is without question a worldwide phenomenon of television. Breaking record after record, Season 5 continued the story in Westeros as all of the House Banners continued their fight for the ultimate control of the Seven Kingdoms. Production value in the show has been exponentially growing year after year, and honestly, you can tell. The dragons are getting bigger, the battles are getting bigger and bolder, as we finally got a glimpse at the potential endgame. Shocks and deaths continue as of course you would expect, so if your favourite character is still alive, you've chosen pretty well thus far. Just, you better keep your fingers crossed when Season 6 comes around, because no one is safe in this world. Deserving some praise, Episode 8 in Hardhome is easily one of the best individual episodes of the entire year, and in the whole of Game of Thrones. Movie level stuff, I am not kidding. The final 25 minutes or so establishes the ever-growing threat that has been looming over Westeros since the very beginning. Ned Stark said that winter was coming, and this year, winter had definitely arrived.
Try not to worry, Ollie. I've been worrying about John for years. He always comes back.
In second place, and my favourite new show of the year, is Daredevil. Netflix has done an exceptional job this year, and I have no doubt that this show will be topping plenty of other people's lists, and quite frankly, it deserves it. Netflix's new gritty take on the Marvel Universe follows masked vigilante Matt Murdock. As the blind lawyer by day and the vigilante by night, Matt takes to the streets of Hell's Kitchen, which is wretched by the thugs and thieves within it. He fights for what he believes in, for justice, and to make his city a better place to be. His nemesis is the Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, played menacingly by Vincent D'Onofrio, who fights fire with fire. Action sequences are choreographed and brilliantly done, and the main team consisting of Matt, Karen and Foggy has excellent chemistry. But from Marvel's stance, Daredevil is only the beginning. Netflix's new lineup is looking better and better the more we see it. Daredevil has started us off, and now with Jessica Jones recently released and The Punisher and Elektra set to appear in Daredevil Season 2, things are looking ever brighter for the future of Marvel TV. And I for one am very excited to see what's in store.
What are you becoming?
The great red dragon.
And thus we arrive at number 1. Taking my top spot for the second year running is of course Hannibal. I've been covering the show for just over a couple of years now, and once again it was an absolute masterpiece. Thrilling, gripping, enthralling from start to finish are just a few words to describe how magnificent Season 3 was. Being split into two halves, with the first covering Hannibal's escape to Europe and the second introducing Richard Armitage as Francis Dolarhyde, the Great Red Dragon, both halves delivered on all fronts to create another overall stellar and memorable season. Bryan Fuller really has surpassed all expectations by now. The visual feast we were treated to week after week was truly a joy to behold. Acting-wise, every member of the cast gave it their all, and having Mads Mikkelsen, Hugh Dancy and Lawrence Fishburne as your leads, with a larger role this year for Gillian Anderson, you really can't go wrong. Even after the deeply saddening news that NBC would not be renewing the show for a 4th season, the Hannibal faithful galvanised together. Even now, months after the news, fans are still fighting for the show to continue. The show's creators and actors alike are all behind the idea of bringing the show back, even if it rests for a couple of years. So in or around 2017, let's hope that one of TV's finest shows will return, and with the licensing for Silence of the Lambs, to live out all of Bryan Fuller's intended vision. And ended or not, Hannibal's finale, The Wrath of the Lamb, was jaw-droppingly good. And in truth, the mid-season finale gave it a hell of a run for its money. All in all, for me, Hannibal was the best TV show in 2015. So there we are. Hannibal, Daredevil and Game of Thrones are my picks for the best shows of 2015. What do you make of it? And what are some of your favourite shows from the year? Let me know down in the comments. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you on the next one.
What's for dinner?
Never ask. Spoils the surprise.